This is an emergency, I begging urgently. This is a serious case.
All right. Well, as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in read zodiac signs and birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. We're gonna be doing your 5-card spread via the card that you chose. You ask that it is recorded, so it is being recorded. At any time you want to say, "Hey Baron, don't post this bitch," I will delete it. All right. And guess what? I'm editing them right back to back. I ain't got no more videos.
All right, cause you all caught up.
I'm so caught up, man. I'm so caught up. I ain't got no more videos in the queue. I'm just editing right when I get done.
Oh man.
I see that you picked your 7th house. You know how it goes. You gotta ask that one a question. Oh, yep. Spirit still got me yawning. Go ahead, Spirit.
Hey, Spirit.
All right. All right. So I'll take a delivery shuffling your cards. Say your first name or whatever it is you want me to call you so I can pray on it. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Absolutely, yes.
All right. So I don't know if you're gonna like what I'm finna say from what Spirit just told me. Maybe you can help fill in the detail. But they said right now you're in an endless loop of like an endless loop of lifetime. They say you really need to figure out why your life cycle can't end, like why this reoccurring energy keep in, because the Hindu deities just came. Then I just seen the infinity symbol, and they just saying she's gonna go around again. Let her know she's gonna come back again. She's gonna go around again, and they keep saying why can't you put the pieces together this lifetime so you don't have to repeat? But they let me know that there's something going on around you now that you can stop where you don't have to repeat this lifestyle. And I don't know why the Hindu gods are on you, so I don't know why, but this is what Rama and Brahmanam is telling me.
So that's interesting because usually around this time, although more goods tend to kind of flow in, like a little more money flow in, it's been real sensitive to me because I've been so hard on myself, like about this I keep saying it's a carousel ride.
Okay.
Of like ups and downs. It's usually like a cycle that just repeats itself and repeats itself, and it feels like I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, okay. So
it's like I thought the sensitive about that. Like, what can I do to change this cycle?
Okay.
Circle that I'm in?
So it may not be the life cycle that they keep telling me you're going around in a cycle. Because when I seen them, I'm like, this reincarnation energy. So it's not the life cycle, life and death cycle of recurring coming back. They're telling me that you're in a cycle, a repeating cycle, and you need to figure out what is causing you to repeat it then.
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds right.
That let me know I'm on point, because I just was saying what they were saying. I'm glad you filled me in on that. Thank you.
Yes.
They better recognize I'm the real deal.
Right. Okay. Oh, thanks.
All right. So let's jump on in. So we're going to go over here to your 3rd house, which is your first card. Your 3rd house. Oh, I'm not tired of that spirit. Your 3rd house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your 3rd house represents communication. With Gemini in this house, you got to take it for what it is, information, good or bad. In this house right here, you have the earth element in the upright position. Now, Spirit, if you know an element is not real, but it's there. It has the potential to become real. It's existing. It's a thing. Spirit is saying with this card being upright as far as earth grounding, you're not speaking what you're thinking. I mean, I'm not speaking what you're thinking. You're not bringing into fruition what you're speaking. Thank you. So you're constantly saying, I can do this, I can do that, I can go here, I can go there. Come on, Spirit, let me talk. Okay. I'm sorry. So now they're saying there's 2 solar systems. There's a blue sun and a yellow sun, or a blue fireball or a yellow fireball. Either way, they say there's 2. And they saying you're constantly like circling these 2, like you can't bring these 2 balls together, or these 2 balls just can't collide. Now this is your communication. So I'm thinking this is like emotional versus action. You just can't get your action to reflect your emotion or your emotion to reflect what you want to do. They're saying communication wise, you have to make a decision to do the hard thing and move forward.
That's right. It makes sense. And it falls into that cycle again. You know, I feel and think and envision all these things, and then it's like, it's hard to take that step. And even when I think I'm taking a step, it's almost like, is it an illusion because I end up in this cycle? So, you know, it's bringing what's in my head and what I see and feel and know, like what I know, and getting it done, putting the action.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. So they say you have to make it real. What you're speaking about, you have to give it some energy, make it real. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Is there a first step? I'm trying to think of how to ask this question. Or what can I do to take that first step successfully?
Spirit, what can she do to start this journey? Get on the first step. Spirit said detach from drama. Spirit said travel. And Spirit said positive change. You're gonna have, I don't know, why you haven't decided to move yet?
That's a good question. That's something I've thought about. I don't feel like anything has taken me from here. As far as California goes. I mean, I moved within California. I'm always moving, but like as far as leaving the state or leaving Southern California or whatever it is, nothing has pulled me. Even when I go home, I always miss California. And I don't know if that's a inner thing because I haven't achieved what I wanted to here, or if there is actually something for me here. So that's something I've been trying to figure out.
Well, again, they're sitting up here saying, what they're saying is, you said, what's the first step? So Spirit is saying the first step is positive change, travel, and detach from drama. They saying you have to relocate. I don't know if it's out of that house. I don't know if it's relocating to another city. I don't know if it's relocating to North California. But they saying the first step to you ending these cycles, this drama, whatever, is you relocating.
Okay.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Spirit just mentioned something about New York.
East Coast has been wow.
Yeah. They saying what happened to the New York trip? What happened to the New York idea?
You know what? I've had this weird craving lately of the East Coast, but it wasn't Philly. It wasn't home. I'm like, so what's on the East Coast that I'm supposed to be looking into? And New York has kind of been flashing in my aura.
Yeah, it's flashing It's flashing right now. Matter of fact, the part of New York that's really getting it, they're saying, I want to give the building. I don't know if you know New York, but the building, all New York look great all the fucking time. But I just see the big tall building, little white marble stone building, and it's sitting right next to a cafe, not like a Starbucks, just an Encounter Cafe. What is she doing there? Show me a little bit more. I need to give her address. And it has a horse. It has a bronze horse next to the cafe in the building. But it's this big building, high-rise building, about 13, 14 floors. Next to it down, like if you was walking on your right, left-hand side, you pass the building, there is a pub, a little restaurant, outdoor Italian-looking spot where you sit outside. And it's green. It's like a Starbucks looking, but it's not. But if you walk just a little bit further down, right at the corner, at the end, there's a bronze horse standing by itself, no soldier on it, no nothing. They saying if you go there, they saying that's like a photo op. That's because they showing me you in flashing lights being noticed, but like glamorized. But that's gonna be a start, what they saying. So I don't know where it's at. They not giving me the full picture. Maybe you're not ready for it, but this is all I can tell you.
Okay. Well, it's time to plan the trip then, so I can attach to that energy.
Yeah, and just see what's going on around there, and if you see any bronze horses or horses next to a little restaurant eatery, then you know, oh, this may be the spot. But they say that New York trip is where you should be headed.
Yeah, I haven't been in New York in so long. You know, I would be in New York all the time, especially Philly's only an hour and a half away from New York, so I was there all the time. This Cali is what became home. It's what pulled me, you know, and where I needed to be at the time. You know, this may be a cycle, it may be finished.
Yeah.
Who knows? But New York has been, oh man, New York has been smacking me like crazy. So it's wild that you said that. So I will be planning a trip.
All right. Let's go up into your 6th house. Your 6th house is ruled by Virgo and it's governed by Mercury. Your 6th house represents future economics, money, prosperity, and wealth. In this house right here, you have the 7 of water upside down. This is very good. Spirits say the money troubles are about to come to an end. This is really good. But why are you running from a monster truck, a car show, auto endorsement? They saying you're missing out on an auto endorsement, a car deal, probably writing music for a car manufacturer, jingles. They saying you're missing out on the money there because I'm seeing cars, big trucks, automotive. What's going on here?
Okay, so Spirit. All right, Spirit. So it's crazy because I've been throwing a little hissy fit. That's fast story. My great uncle who passed away in like 2007. I was really close to him. He, was one of the only people in my family to actually support my music and everything. He only drove Cadillacs. And so because of him, I am a Cadillac girl for life, and I've always wanted to create music. I even did a mock commercial, and it's on my page. I even did a mock commercial for Cadillac. And then, like a couple years later, Cadillac did a commercial with Lenny Kravitz that looks and sounds just like what I did.
No.
So I'm like, I am so on point. And so even a friend of mine was like, well, we got to figure out how to get your music in front of them. I'm like, well, somebody got to help me. I'm trying to figure it out. So, I mean, as far as cars go, that's like, as far as,
Oh my God. I just want to drop kick you through the phone. What did they say? This is your future money. Could you go and could you call Cadillac? Could you sing your catalog to Cadillac? Could you say a jingle for Cadillac? Could you say something, tell them the story about your great uncle and everything? Could you please? Lady, you're missing your goddamn money.
I know, because they did. Oh my gosh. I'm going to send it to you too on Instagram.
Okay.
Literally, the voiceover I did and everything is what Lenny Kravitz did. I said, y'all need, and I'm doing it.
And Cadillac falling off. They need a resurgence because black people ain't. Black people saved Cadillac, but we're not buying Cadillacs anymore because now we're going to the other thing. Lincoln and Cadillac is falling off as the premium cars. They need a resurgence. A face like yours, a jingle like yours, a spirit like yours, sister.
All right.
Would you like to ask this card a question about your future money?
Yes. Is this something else that is on the East Coast in New York or nearby?
Spirit, is this where she's gonna find this opportunity? What's going on here with the Cadillac, with the music? What are you saying? Whoa. They said go now. They said see the other person's point of view. You need to go and talk to these people and look in the mirror and choose peace. They said you really need to consider packing up and everything you're looking for is going to be on the East Coast.
All right. Okay.
So do your due diligence. If you get an interview, fly your ass on out there. You need to borrow some money. Hit the Baron up. I got you. Get your ass out there.
All right. There it goes. Number 2.
All right.
Confirmation number 2.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represent your relationship, the couple dating, romance. And this house right here, you have the 4 of Earth upright, so it's a good job. Relationship problems are over. Good job.
Okay.
They're saying he either your husband, boo thing, boyfriend was kind of upset about the financial situation that was going on. Like it was a financial hardship, and spirit say that's over with. He's gonna calm down over that.
Okay. Yeah, he had some deals fall through, but at the same time, he had more deals open up. So it's balancing itself out, and more opportunities are flowing in for him. So I just try to keep him encouraged and everything, because when things fall through, he doesn't really know how to end it.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So everything is gonna be good because his money problems is gonna be over, and that's gonna strengthen y'all relationship. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes. How is it going to affect our relationship when it's time to start spending more time on the East Coast? Is he going to flow with me?
Spirit, look into his energy. How is he going to set with the East Coast? Spirit said, listen. Spirit said, stay focused. Damn. Spirit said, priorities. Listen, stay focused, and priority. Sometimes, sister, you gotta take that leap. He ain't foolish. He ain't gonna leave you. And keep in mind, what he do is on the East Coast too.
Yep, absolutely. And we've been talking about it because my grandmother is selling, they're trying to sell my grandmom's house. And so I was like, he said he would be open to buying it, going in with it for me in Philly. So I started showing him the price of housing and stuff over there. And he was like, we need to get out of Cali.
Yeah.
So, okay. And I mean, there's plenty for him to do on it. He loves me. He loves New York. So, I don't think he'd be opposed to it. I don't feel he would be.
And his cooking network is there too.
Yeah, exactly. He had to go over there to film.
There we go. And who's to say that restaurant that I saw in this vision where they were taking pictures say you got your start, who's to say that's not going to be his? You following what I'm saying here?
Oh, you're right. You are right.
Just saying.
You are.
When we get off the phone, you better be Google New York City bronze horses statues. Where are they located? And see, can you see?
I plan to trust.
All right.
I get there.
Yeah, Spirit say once you make that move, he will follow, and it's gonna work out for both of y'all.
I should. Okay.
All right. Let's go over here to your 8th house. Your 8th house is ruled by Scorpio and is governed by Mars and Pluto. Your 8th house represents subconscious mind. What did you think about? Desire, want, and fear. In this house right here, you have the 4 of air upside down. So Spirit say, I don't know what's going on with the case with the daddy and with the baby daddy, such on. But Spirit say, this is kind of like over with. It's like there's going to be no more picking you apart. It's like you got full control. So stop thinking the worst with this. You got full control over this. Like things have clambered down.
Yeah, I feel like it is. My anxiety is, and I actually have court on Wednesday with him. Mm-hmm. This is because we got continued with the court case for everything else, and so my lawyer has been doing a lot better with just getting everything down. What I need him to say, what I need him to present for me and everything. So, and this court, even he's like, he never really was worried about it, but he's like, I'm not worried about it. Even me, I'm like, I'm not worried about it either. And in fact, I've been screaming therapy at him for the longest now, because I'm like, dude, our situation, neither one of us have family over here. It's foolish to keep going like this. It's just dumb. We got to be able to be flexible with each other. You need therapy. Whatever your issue is with me, whatever your pains are from the past, or whatever's going on in your head, you need therapy. So, and so I've been kind of trying to take the reins and take control of that. Instead of putting fight into the court, putting more force into yanking him away from the idea of court and the people that's speaking in his ear into therapy.
Right. I like it. Well, don't worry about this shit. It's taken care of, mama. I told you. Spirit just needed some time. It's taken care of. They keep saying one thing when it comes down to what you're thinking about. They say do not be fooled by the bait, because what they showed me was somebody putting a piece of candy on the ground, and as soon as you walk past and pick it up, they yank the string and they pull you to them. So I would say still be on your P's and Q's for any nice guy acting type shit going on.
Oh yeah, he does that all the time.
Okay.
In fact, now I use it as a red flag. Even in my dreams, I've had dreams where it was not too long ago where I had one. Where he's actually trying to hug me and be nice to me. And even in the dream, I was like, yeah, I'll wait for it to reveal itself. And sure enough, a week or so later, he did something stupid. And it's the same. So now it's like, at first he used to get me in the very, very beginning when he would do that, he would get me. But now, obviously a year, some change later, I know better. Every time he start playing real sweet and real nice, it's a red flag. You about to do something stupid.
Yep, I like it. Would you like to ask this card a question?
No. It speaks for itself.
All right. Let's go up here to your 5th card. That's in your 9th house. Your 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your 9th house represents your future, your reality, what's coming to you. In this house right here, you have the 7 of Earth upside down. Spirit says what's coming to you is a very struggle-free time in your life. Again, I think the cycle that your spirit team is trying to get you to break is the whole point of the struggle, where they saying they can't give you a struggle-free life if you don't break the pattern that you're in. But what's coming to you is a very much a struggle-free life. You do not have to climb, chase, and roll. Now, from what this reading has told me, your future husband is gonna have a great place to work. He's gonna be in the city where he like. You're gonna get noticed that you need to get your ass down to Cadillac Jingles or start doing some kind of music for that. Either way, you need to put your face or your voice on this car industry. Everything is working out, so I think this is very good. But what's coming to you is a very stress-free life. Can't say no more. Would you like to ask Spirit a question about this?
Yeah, because third time's a charm. The stress-free life, again, is it highlighted on the East Coast?
Spirit, is this highlighted on the East Coast? Spirit says spiritual laws of attraction. Spirit said yes. Give me one more. Flow of all right, I'm done. Spiritual laws of attraction, yes, and flow of prosperity.
All right.
East
Time
Coast.
for a change, too.
I don't know why they keep showing me glowing stones. They keep showing me like a round stone that look like a car tire, believe it or not, but it's glowing. So you know, like when one of them glow sticks in the dark.
Yeah.
But it's like it looked like a round stone sitting on the ground and it's glowing like a moonstone or glowing rock. Again, and you asked that question, is it on the East Coast? I would look for like a glowing rock, a glowing building, something like that. They're giving you signs. I don't know what's going on in Philly or New York, but
okay. Well, I mean, I'm planning. It is what it is. I'm planning the trip. I'm gonna I'm hop right on the internet, start doing some research of the area. It's been a while since I've been in New York, so I'm definitely gonna do research, even in the surrounding areas, just anywhere. So.
Yeah.
I'm planning the trip for sure.
I'm just finna do while you're on the phone. I'm gonna look up bronze horses in New York location. I just want to see what the hell Spirit bronze horse statue in New York. Yeah, let's see what's going on with that. Oh shit, it really is bronze horses in this place. So they got a bronze statue, U.S. Armed Forces. This is in New York. Dude, that place is surrounded by water. Good Lord.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at the map. So I would think, so just looking at this right here on this map, I don't know the areas, but just looking at what they're saying on this map, I'm trying to look for the building to see, can I just see the marble statue with it. This look very similar to it.
Yeah, that marble feels like it could be mid-city because that's I think it's like Midtown-ish.
Okay, we got it.
That's the more uppity area.
I got it, and it's right here. I got it. There we go. Some told me to look it up. So I'm looking at the bronze horse, and it's Atlas. It called Atlas Leonardo's horse scale model, but this is a model, but it's scaled after a smaller model of the Da Vinci sculpture that took 500 years to come to life. So you're over there by the Da Vinci sculpture. Oh, this Pennsylvania. So it looks just like this, but I don't know how far Pennsylvania from New York.
Yeah, that's Philly.
Oh, okay. Okay. So then that's where you're at then. This is the horse. Ain't nobody riding it. It's just by itself, and I see the marble building that I was looking at in the background. I don't see the Leonardo's horse, Allentown, PA, Gallipolis, Atlas. Yeah, that's what it has on the bottom. This is exactly what I was looking at, the horse, but then I can see, yep, that's the marble building, but I don't see the cafe. Maybe it's a cafe somewhere around the corner, but this is what I'm looking at. Done deal. Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Allentown, I know where Allentown is. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. All right.
So look up things in Allentown, see if it's something there, but that may even be your commute.
Yeah, that might even be, that just might be the move. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much.
Well, that completes the reading. Did you enjoy it? Everything go right?
Yes, right. I was so anxious about it. I'm like, I wonder what's going to come up because it's I feel like it's so much good coming, and it's just like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? What should I do? So I'm very happy.
I love it. I'm happy for you, sister. You deserve it. I mean, you deserve to get your voice, your talent, and your face out there. Please don't let that dream die, sister. Please.
I won't. I can't. I couldn't if I wanted to. It's a part of who I am, literally.
Thank you. Well, you know what I like to say. If you need to reach me, you know how.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, darling. Be good.
You too.
Everybody, if you didn't know, that's our very own Songbird. She'll let you know who she is. I ain't just gonna tell her because most people may not do. I said that's our very own Songbird, song creator. Matter of fact, she did the theme for my True Spook on my True Spook channel. She did the horror music and I love it. It's everything what I thought it should be. She worked with me. She sent me samples and that just stood out to me. So, but you see how Spirit blessing her, got her going right. And it's time for that sister to take off. She done been through a lot. It's her time now. That's all I can say. Clap it up for her. Positive comments below. All right, everyone. I am the Baron, telling you guys to trust the you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Well, as you know, put some Florida water on my hand first. Well, as you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in reading zodiac signs and birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. We're going to be doing you a 5-card spread. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, a 5-card spread. I was looking at your old reading. So, I'm going to do your 5-card spread. I see that you selected that 7th house, so you must ask that card a question, okay? Can't skip it. Again, just be open as much as possible. You also ask that it be recorded, so the camera is rolling to be played on YouTube. So it is rolling for you, okay? All right. Now, I've taken lyrics shuffling your cards, so your first name or whatever it is you would like to be called, so I can pray on. Do I have permission to cut your card? Do I have permission to cut your card? Hello? Can you hear me okay?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you at all.
What about now?
I can hear you pretty good.
Oh, awesome. I said yes, you have permission.
Okay. All right. So, we're going to just get it so. We're going to start. Your first card is in your 4th house.
Okay.
Second card, 5th house. 6th house, 7th house, and 9th house. All right. I'm not tired of this spirit. All right, we're going to start with your first card. That's in your 4th house. Your 4th house is ruled by Cancer and is governed by the moon. Your 4th house represents your actual house and home, where you live. 3 people that you consider friends and family. In this house right here, you have Oshimare, Oshimare. You have them in this house. So Spirit say, why are you feeling like you can tell people what to do inside your house? You're kind of boastful, kind of being braggadocious, kind of being real stern. And Spirit is saying, if you're going to do this right here, just use a little bit more tact, because you're not being tactful with it.
Can I clarify on exactly, like, any specific?
Before I have you waste a good question, because you should ask a question here, but you have to understand, are you kind of being a little stern to somebody? Are you being a little disruptive? Are you nagging? That type of stuff to anybody inside your home?
I am, yes.
Okay, now you can ask the question. That should govern your question versus a little bit more about it, because you got to get to the root problem. So now, would you like to ask this card a question? Because only thing he said, you need to be a little bit more tactful. Don't stop the nagging. Just be tactful with your words. So now, would you like to ask him a question?
Just given with everything that's happening at this moment, is that the right thing to do? In regards to, I guess, being stern or putting my foot down. I know that I have to be more tactful, but I felt like it's all for a reason.
Spirit, so are you telling her she has to go ahead to do this? Is this in her best interest? What say you? He says, let it go. He says, go now. He says, teacher, you need to stop it. I don't think it's in your best interest no more. That's why he said you could be tactful. I think this person is finna get burnt out, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So be nicer.
Okay.
All right. Let's go over here to your 5th house. Your 5th house is ruled by Leo and it's governed by the sun. Your 5th house represents your sex life, entertainment, and love. It also represents strength and courage. In this house right here, you have the 2 of earth in the upright position. Spirit is saying you're really holding back on the sexual escapades. You're really holding back on entertaining. I mean, this is lack of communication, lack of nice talking, lack of carnal activity. With this right here, with this lack of carnal activities, you're blaming it on somebody being a little long in the tooth. So you're basically saying, you showing your ass, or this person standing up to you, that type of stuff, and it's starting to bother you, so you're backing up from it. Why, like, if the person stand up to you, you're weaponizing the sex or the communication time with this person. What's going on here?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know
know who Spirit is referring to.
So then in that case, you're not sexing nobody, you celibate, no relationship, none of that stuff, right? Let's get that out the way.
No, that's not correct. I'm saying I don't know which individual Spirit is referring to.
So okay, so because I know what I'm saying, I'm just trying to break it down. So
yeah.
So let me tell you what they said. I'm gonna tell you what they said. So again, when somebody stands up to you, when somebody challenges you, when somebody makes you mad or don't go along with your program, you pull back your communication, you pull back your hanging out with them, you even pull back your coochie. Now, if you're doing this to multiple people, then now I see why Spirit is saying you need to back down on the browbeating and the talking shit.
Yeah, I think for me, the only thing is that I just feel like out of the two, there's one of them that definitely deserves exactly what they're receiving from me.
So out of the two, there's one that deserves definitely what they're receiving. But the other one just getting the ass end of the stick because you're high on that energy from over there and you bring it over here.
I understand.
You following what Spirit's saying?
I think my only question is almost to the point where I don't know who is the servant party of it, because there's sometimes that, like Spirit is saying, I'm that way in general, in a sense.
I'm confused. Now you're confusing me and you're confusing Spirit. When they say so you're just combative, period.
I think that for me, I recognize when games are being played, and I'll pull back for sure. But I feel like games are being played with both parties, not just one particular one. I just feel like only one of them deserves the reaction from me. The other one really doesn't owe me anything.
So if that's the case, then why do you, if you think both of these individuals are giving you the shit end of the stick, why are you putting yourself through the shit to deal with them? Because evidently there is no loyalty nowhere. There is no marriage, right? There is no committed relationship because there's two. So why would you put yourself through the bullshit of dealing with both when you think both of them got some bullshit going on?
Well, for one of them is that's my 14-year marriage that I ended last month. So we're still cohabitating in that sense and putting things together. The second instance is just something that was supposed to be casual, but I'm not sure if it's casual anymore. Okay, so you're not sure it's casual because you done fell in love? No, not me.
So then again, and this is going off the reading. This is just a conversation. So again, you got the two of earth upright. You're hiding in your cage and you're withholding sex, communication, all of that stuff from both people. Understand why if you don't want to be fucked up with the husband, with the ex-husband. I get that. He probably deserves it more because y'all got a divorce. Now the one that you done brought into this ring, this circle that you guys got going on, because he's headed out the door, and you deal with this person and you get mad at this person falling in love with you, to which you can sit up there and say, hey, this ain't what I want. And instead of just sitting up there like barking and being disrespectful and rude, because I see what's going on here now.
Yeah, I guess I just want to clarify, like, I don't know if this person is a decent individual in a sense. Like, I don't know what you're doing, so.
Have you screwed him?
Yes.
So why would you ask that question later on in the game? Is he a decent? He was good enough for you to get that flower to, right? And now that he's I'm gonna tell what Spirit say. Now that he's gotten your heart, your interest, you're saying I don't want to be fucked over again because I just left this Yahoo. So I got to come up with a way to escape this individual here. So I'm gonna treat him like shit and see if he can't go nowhere. But then you say, well, I want to make sure he's okay because I don't trust him. No, the problem is with this thing, sister, you can't trust yourself right now. Because you like him. Be honest.
I do.
So why are you going to put it on him? Nah, the man is standing up to you. He's standing up to you saying, I like you. And you just saying, oh, I'm out of this bitch. You getting a little long in the tooth. You acting a little grown. This ain't what I signed up for. And the buddy's standing the test of time. So how about you ask Spirit the question instead of making these excuses on your heart? Because God knows you don't want to be no bitter person. Spirit, am I okay to give in to this person eventually?
Yes, Spirit, am I okay to give in to this person eventually?
Spirit, could you ease her heart? Give it a real deal. Can she give in to this dude? Spirit said, nurture yourself. Spirit said, spiritual laws of attraction. Spirit said, purification. This person is here to help you heal.
Okay.
That's where the fear come in at. Now, I shouldn't be being your therapist. I'm just a terror man. Tell the dude he owed me $10. I just got him some next week. Give me $10 though. All right. Let's go over here to your third card, which is in your sixth house. Your sixth house is ruled by Virgo and is governed by Mercury. Your sixth house represents your future economics, future money, prosperity, and wealth. In this house right here, you have Ogun. Now, Ogun is saying, okay, when it comes to your future money, future endeavor, future this, he's saying he'll rock with you. He'll help you. He'll do what he got to do for you. So he's going to fight your battle. He's going to make everything go your way. Only thing he asks that you do is you watch that goddamn mouth of yours.
I'm not going to lie, it's gotten worse lately. And it's only in the home front. I feel like it's not like overall with everyone, but I do have a sharp tongue right now. And even though I try to watch out for it, it's almost like he ends up still feeling the wrath of everything, because I just think that it's time for us to kind of walk away and separate ourselves in our living.
So the in-house dude, he just stringing you along. I get it. But the outside dude, I mean, he don't deserve it. So if Spirit is gonna help you financially get back on your feet, Spirit sending you a man that's gonna help you purify, that's gonna treat you good enough to get over your bullshit and your pain from your ex-husband, I would say, Spirit, I would just think 5 seconds before I speak and really learn to control that, because your mouth is the biggest thing that's messing up your whole entire life right now, sister.
Okay. Is there anything that I should be leaning toward more in regards to my future economics?
Spirit, anything she should be leaning toward in regards to future economics? Spirit said listening. Spirit said focus upon your strength. And Spirit said find a blessing in your current situation. If you was to go and pay attention to what's going on around your job, they saying there's a promotion. If not a promotion, there's a travel, like when you go, like when you, I don't know how to call it, transfer.
Transfer, okay.
Yeah, but if you just go in there and start paying attention to the people on the job and just be quiet, let them talk a little bit, you'll end up finding out some secrets, and they saying it'll work out for you.
Okay, can I ask another question? Just because I have a business and I wanted to see if it was best to get back into it. I did leave out of it for some time, but I wanted to restart it. I just wanted to make sure that that's something that I should be working on.
Spirit, should she be working on her business? Is it feasible? Spirit said detach from drama. Spirit said follow your heart. Spirit said power of joy. Who stopped you from working on the business? They said the reason why you ain't working on the business because you think somebody's gonna either get money from you, hand it to you, or give you a hard time about it. They say once you get that idea out your head, your business will thrive again. But you're letting somebody else control the outcome of how you do this business.
Yes, that's true.
So start your business once this man out your house and keep your shit to yourself.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
All right, let's go over here to your seventh house. Your seventh house is ruled by Libra and it's governed by Venus. Your seventh house represents your relationship, the couple dating, matrimony. In this house right here, you have the earth element in the upside down position. Now, when it comes to your relationship, now you say you just decided to divorce this person, meaning you filed papers or the papers are final?
No, we've just discussed separation, so we're in the beginning of separating.
So the earth, let me tell you about the earth element. The element is not really there, but it has the potential to be there. Then you have the earth, which is grounding. This is in your seventh house and this card came upside down. Oh, I know, Spirit. Oh. So Spirit is saying when it comes to your seventh house, you kind of want it to stay. You kind of wishing that y'all could cohabitate, split shit down the middle, be friends, that type of shit. Spirit say this is what you're really wishing. But the problem is, you know it got to be separated so you can enjoy your life. But outside of that, if y'all could just be friends and understand, you would have an open marriage.
Absolutely. I think for me, because my husband was the only person that I've ever been with before, I felt like we can literally be life partners together. Somewhere along the lines, it's just the trust factor of it all. I'll forgive you for what you've done, but then you go back and you do it again. And there's clearly no form of respect. And then also that with just trying therapy, we've done multiple sessions with you, Baron, all of which had, what you ended up saying has come true. It's just, I feel like we've exhausted all options, and now that I get to see what's on the other side, it's almost to the point where I just want to take my chances because this emotionally is too hard.
Gotcha. So then if you feeling like you guys can't cohabitate together and be best friends in the relationship and he do his thing and you do your thing, then it's best that you go. But Spirit's saying the reason why you're finding it so difficult and you're going through this anger because you losing your best friend. That's the typical thing. I don't want him to go. I want to keep him under my wing. I want him to stay comfort and protect me. I want him to understand that I'm going to deal with somebody else, and I can understand that. But but you know this guy ain't going for that shit. The other guy.
Which guy?
The new guy. No. The new guy that's potentially seeking you.
Oh, absolutely.
So now you're like, shit, I got to make that choice. But Spirit saying in your 7th house, you really want this to stay. You really want to co-parent, cohabitate, whatever it's called. Open relationship. But it ain't gonna work, sweetie. I can tell you right now, it ain't gonna work.
Okay. That was gonna be my question.
Would you like to ask this card a question? I know that was a question. I just told you. You could ask it another.
I think what scares me about everything is just not the unknown of like my future. For me, I've always just wanted to be, not always just, but I've always would have dreamed to be a wife and a mother. And being with somebody for going on 15 years, we don't have children together. It's really scary because now I'm 30 and I feel like it's time for me to start having children, and this is a relationship that's ending.
So the relationship is ending. You're 30. You still got your looks, your shape, and your health. So who's to say that this person right here ain't there to help you heal from like the 5th house? It ain't there to help you heal. And who's know, once you set that aside, you and that person get together, now you guys are healed. Are you going to give yourself a couple years to dating around to get to know who the hell you are and what it is that you want to know?
Right. Yes.
So then I think you need to go ahead and talk it over with this guy and say, hey, I'm not trying to lock you down, but I'll rock with you. But I just want to keep my options open. Not saying I'm finna go out there and fuck the world, but I just don't want to feel obligated. We can still kick it. I just don't want to feel obligated. See where you're going with that. But back to this card thing, Spirit is saying you're going to have to make a decision to let this man go. Can't be habitat and friend.
Okay. I guess my only question for the 7th house, my only other question would be if there was any future for me to like find my person and have that home life.
Spirit will she get her person back again? Will she get that home life experience back again? Spirit said you can do it. Spirit said clear and shield your energy. And Spirit said artistic expression. Once you get over this hump, and once this particular person that's good for you for right now, you run your course with him, then you can start rebuilding your life. But you got a good strong 2 years to learn how to love you.
Okay, I follow. Thank you.
All right, let's go over here to your 9th house. Your 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your 9th house represents your future, your reality, what's coming to you, what will be. In this house right here, you have the Ace of Water and the upright position. I'm going to say Sarah smile, because darling, what's coming to you, you're going to be one strong sister.
Okay.
Your emotional turmoil is over. This is a dolphin on top of the water with his tail. You know how when they stand up on the tail and wave and they clapping their hands back and forth, moving backwards?
Yes.
This is what you're doing in your future, and the sun's shining and you just happy. So you learn to control your emotions, get above it. Spirit say this is a good time coming your way.
Okay.
All right. Would you like to ask this card a question?
And this is dealing with the future. Okay. I think my only other question would be, am I able to work? Is it in my best interest to stay where I'm at, or should I move out of this state?
Okay, Spirit. She want to know, should she move out of the state? Spirit said balance career and home life. Spirit said priorities. Spirit said flow of prosperity. Ain't that something? Balance career and home life, priorities, and flow of prosperity. You need to stay where you're at. You just gotta get a grip on your current reality.
Okay.
You just gotta get stronger and tell Mark, hey, I'm done, Mark. We ain't gonna screw with nothing. Go on about your business. Can't cohabitate. Let Mark do his thing. You do your thing.
Okay. Is it possible to ask one more question about that? Because it's something that you said in one of our last readings.
Okay.
And it was pertaining to children.
Go ahead.
Him and I have had a conversation recently about although things are where they are, wanting to have kids together. Mm-hmm. And now I'm like the last few days I kind of been thinking about like that's not the best thing to do. I think my biggest fear is like meeting somebody, they already have children, they already have their things figured out, and you know I have to kind of start my life with that. Instead of being with someone who may be a little bit more, you know, attentive because they don't have as many kids or they don't have any kids or whatever.
Right. Well, I'm not understanding the question.
Is it a good idea to have a child with my soon-to-be ex-husband.
Spirit, is it a good idea for her to maintain a sexual relationship in order to have a baby with her soon-to-be ex-husband? Spirit said, see the truth about the children. Spirit said, twin flame relationship. Spirit said, peace offering. You will only get back with him. This will tie y'all back together because it's, Spirit said this will be, you'll make a soul connection. The twin flame say it'll be a peace offering, meaning you guys will start loving each other again. And then they said they got a card over here with 2 babies on it. See the truth about the children. Y'all, it'll put y'all in a marriage again. You guys just will get remarried.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't know. Spirit, they didn't say nothing about being bad. Spirit, would this be a bad thing if they rekindle in the future? Spirit said father, husband, brother, son. Nope, won't be a bad thing. So I think this is just a separation period. So how about y'all don't even get a divorce? How about you just like, hey, I just need some time away from you. Let's date around, see what's up, and if we find each other, we come back.
I see.
But you need to be honest with the people you're gonna bring into that relationship now.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I haven't been honest with this other guy, and that's what's been bothering me. But also, I'm not sure if I don't think he's being honest with me either, so it kind of makes me feel okay about his situation.
Your situation is totally different. Your situation is totally different. You sitting up there with your husband. He's probably got a little bitch on the side. That's totally different. You got obligation. He can break away clean. Totally different.
Am I seeing things clearly with him? I know I'm almost out at times. But I just want to know if I'm seeing things clearly in regards to, a lot of the times I feel like it could be love bombing or it could be not real. Like this is an act, and I don't know, I think it's because of what I'm going through, of course.
So ask Spirit the question, not are you seeing things real because you're seeing what you're seeing. Is he for real?
Is he for real, Spirit?
Spirit, do this guy really like her like he's portraying? Spirit said yes. Spirit said he really do like you. Yes.
Okay.
I told y'all women, let a man love bomb you ass. Maybe that's somebody that gave out a negative term, but let that man be generous to you. Shit, we done been nasty to women for so long. Our hearts done changed. We want to treat women like women. Let them take the gifts. Enjoy the man. He love bombing. He gonna change up. That's a trick of these angry ass women out here to get you guys not to let a man treat you like a queen.
It is. It's operating out of fear.
Yeah, let the man enjoy you. Anybody I get with, baby, you getting gifts, you getting all that shit. You gonna get it. Oh, I think you love bombing me because it's gonna stop. It may stop, but goddamn it, let me do it now. Shit.
I received that.
I get mad about it. How you like your read?
I enjoyed it. I'm so grateful for it. Like I said before, all of my other readings, you've been spot on. It don't matter if it takes 1 or 2 years, it still comes through.
Mm-hmm.
So you are definitely the truth.
Thank
I
you.
also had a best friend that came to you, and you told her she would be getting engaged, she would be moving in with this man. This was 2 years ago. We were trying to figure out who you were talking about and everything, but it finally came true. She's with the person. You said, like, everything to the T that you said was going to happen. So wow. I thank you, and I think that your gifts are wonderful.
Thank you. Nobody give me a follow-up half of the time, so thank you.
Oh, yes. We be singing your praises on phone. We need to call Barrett now and figure it out.
I love it.
That was 2 years ago, but everything you say, Baron, I promise you, even things that Spirit may throw in as a joke, it ends up being truth within that. So it's definitely helpful.
I appreciate it. So I take it you're not gonna divorce the husband. You're just gonna put it out there that you guys just need some time apart and live your life to see if can y'all get divorced later and keep the baby thing on the table, because Spirit say it is gonna just pull y'all back together.
Yeah, because you always told us in like 3 of our readings that we were gonna have twins together. And
that's the card that showed up, the twins card.
So I think it's best that we do go our separate ways. I have to move out. He has to get his own space, and we'll see, later down the line if things align. But like us being each other's first, us being together for 15 years, it's a lot. So
yeah,
it's definitely time.
From what the card's saying, y'all gonna stand the test of time. It's gonna come back together.
Okay. Thank you, Baron.
All right, darling. Well, you know what I like to say. If you need to reach me, you know how.
Yes, absolutely. I hope you have a great night.
You too, though. All right, everybody. I thank the sister for giving me the follow-up and the confirmation, and that makes me feel good. Second, 15 years, childhood sweetheart, high school sweetheart. Been together a long time. The world is hitting them both. They need the experience, and once they experience, they need to separate and come back together. Spirit just don't want her to be so angry at everybody she's dealing with, because she is learning to love herself and find out what she loves. And this guy coming in, like Spirit say, to purify her, to heal her and to clean her, it's taking too much time on her. And she just don't understand because she haven't had that in so long. And with that being said, allow herself to be gifted, allow herself to be treated like a queen, explore. And Spirit say in the future, when both of them got their shit together, got their little rock soiled, they're going to come back together and be happy with a family and baby. Positive comments below. All right, everybody, I am the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe.